Hi everyone, my name is Daniela and today we will be talking about memory. So what is memory? Memory is the ability to learn and remember information. Memory is not perfect. Some people think our memories are like video recordings, but they are not. We can forget information, we can make mistakes and think we remember things that actually never happened, called false memories, and we can also change our memories over time. Memory can be divided into lots of different kinds of memory, including short-term and long-term memory. Short-term memory is information we are currently thinking about. It is short-term, which means it only lasts for a few seconds. And an example of this is trying to remember to get something from your room, like a book. You might repeat it over and over again so you can remember it when you actually get to your room. Long-term memory is information that you remember for a longer amount of time, and it includes your memory for facts like how plants need water, food, and sunshine to grow, or things that have happened in your own life, like what you had for breakfast yesterday or what you did your last birthday. As you get older, one reason you remember information better is you get better at using strategies. Now, let's talk about different ways you can improve your memory.
Hi, my name is Michelle, and guess what? Just like we can take care of our bodies by showering, brushing our teeth, washing our hands, and eating right, we can take care of our memory too. There are a few things we can do to make sure our memory is healthy and works the best. One of those things is to ensure that we get enough sleep. Sleep is so important for the memory. It gives the brain time to take everything you learn throughout the day, store it into little packages, and put it away for later. Another way that you can help keep your memory strong is to exercise. Just like you exercise to keep your body nice and strong, exercise helps the memory and brain. So next time when you're riding your bike or you're dancing to your favorite song, remember, you're also helping your memory grow strong.
Now that we've learned some cool memory facts, are you ready for a memory trick? I'm about to read you a list of words. Try and remember as many as you can. Are you ready? Let's try it. Cat, octopus, boots, juice, sofa, stapler, bubble, swim, dinner, salt, wax, eggs. All right, pause this video and say as many of the words you can out loud. So how do you think you did? Before I give you the answers, I'll let you know that researchers have actually found that most people can remember a majority of these words, but not all of them. This list had 12, and here are the answers. So how many did you remember? Is there a way to remember more? Well, there are a few methods you can use to help yourself remember lists. The first is called the method of loci. To use the method of loci, you would think of each item in the list in a location such as your house. For example, when remembering the word cat, you could think of a cat in your front yard. When remembering the word octopus, you could think of an octopus in your living room. For the remaining words, continue moving through your house and thinking of each item in a different room. Another good tip for remembering a list is to associate the word with something meaningful to you. For example, you could think of your pet cat for the first word. For the second word, you could think of the time you saw an octopus at the aquarium. With these strategies in mind, do you think you'd do better this time? I have another list. Let's try it out. Camera, rainbow, window, dog, scissors, mirror, cream, snail, ghost, knee, gum, pig. All right, before I give you the answers, pause this video to test yourself. All right, and here are the answers. How did you do? If you enjoyed this, here's Morgan up next with MetaMemory.
Hello, my name is Morgan, and earlier you were taught some words and some methods to help you remember them. Now, how many of these words do you think you would remember if you were asked again tomorrow? You thinking about remembering this information in the future is what we call MetaMemory. And MetaMemory is not necessarily how good your memory is or how much information you can remember, but it's how you think about your memory. For example, how sure you feel that you'll remember something tomorrow, or how sure you feel that you have the correct answer when someone asks you a question. Researchers have actually shown that preschoolers have this meta-memory ability, that they feel more sure when they are right and less sure when they are wrong, and that your meta-memory ability actually gets better as you get older. Meta-memory is important because it can help you make good decisions that improve your memory. For example, if there is something that you're having a hard time remembering, you may decide to study it again so you can remember it in the future. MetaMemory is what we actually study here in the lab, and Eleanor will be up next to tell you guys more about it.
Hey everybody! We're doing research to help understand how memory and metamemory works in children like you. Like you learned earlier, metamemory is when you think about how sure you are in remembering something. We want to see how you use your metamemory and how it changes as you get older. In our research, we do this by having people play different computer games. For example, kids like you come into our lab and play a computer game, or you can play the game at home on your own computer. For these games, you will see pictures or hear words and make decisions about them. For example, what color is this elephant? Now, how confident are you that you will remember the color of this elephant if I asked you about it again tomorrow? A researcher from our lab, like one of us, will explain how to play the computer games and answer any questions that you have. After you are all done, you will get a prize. For example, you might get a sticker, a toy, an electronic gift card, or a certificate. Our research team works at a school called a college. The name of our college is the University of Colorado, Colorado Springs. To participate in our research, your parents will have to sign you up through our website or by emailing us. We will set up a time for you and you can play the computer games.